Tonight, a memorial is growing in Midtown Sacramento after a motorcyclist was killed in a crash over the weekend. And tonight, we're learning more about the victim and what happened moments after the deadly crash. It happened on J and 24th Street Sunday afternoon, right in front of Rick's Desserts Diner. KCRA 3's Andres Valle joins us live from the intersection where there is a memorial now set up. So, Andres, you spoke to people who were there and saw the accident and rushed in to help.
Yeah, that's right, Andrea. Now, the motorcyclist is 55-year-old Jose Luis Silva, and people who helped him actually worked at this restaurant. They told me that the motorcycle hit this barricade. You can see the impact. You can see it bent because of the impact, and the family of Jose Luis has created this memorial. We have flowers, candles in the shape of a heart, but unfortunately, he did not survive.
A chaotic scene in Sacramento's Midtown Sunday after witnesses say the driver of a U-Haul truck hit a motorcyclist and killed him directly in front of Rick's Dessert Diner.
The window shook. It felt like an explosion.
Scott Formosa was on his break when it happened.
It was a shocking experience. He literally flew off his bike and hit the wall just a few feet from where I was sitting.
I walked and I saw the motorcycle and I looked out the door and he was laying there. He was bleeding.
Emily Van Dusen on the clock when she sprang into action to try to save his life.
I was trying not to panic, and the first thing I thought of is, like, normally people grab towels to stop the bleeding so he doesn't just bleed out. So I ran and grabbed towels and the gloves so we didn't get blood all over ourselves, and just started taking them out and handing them to people that were around.
The motorcyclist, identified as 55-year-old Jose Luis Silva, a husband, a father, and grandfather. Loved ones created a memorial at the crash site filled with flowers, candles, and a cross with his name.
They were asking the questions, and every time I talk about it, I get goosebumps. They were upset, but they're all thankful that we tried to help save him.
His wife telling KCRA, "He was my best friend, my soulmate, and he was taken from me way too soon. We loved each other so deeply." The family ultimately grateful for those who came to his rescue.
They just kept thanking me for bringing out the towels, and thankful that someone was there to try to help.
Now, his wife told me he would make her laugh every day, adding that when they finally met each other, they found each other's missing puzzle piece. Now, the cause of the crash is still under investigation. Live in Sacramento, I'm Andres Valle for KCRA 3 News.
Just so tragic, Andres. Thank you so much for the update.